What's happening, guys? So, match preview for the London derby on Saturday evening. Chelsea versus Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. Let's get it. So, it's a big game this weekend between two London rivals. Yeah, Chelsea have started to pick up form just in time to play Arsenal, which, surprise, whereas Arsenal is still on unbeaten form in the Premier League. So it's going to be an interesting game now that Chelsea have found 2-2 bit of form. So let's read into the match preview. While they still loiter around the middle of the Premier League standings, there were signs going into the international break that Chelsea were finally starting to find their feet under manager Mauricio Pochettino as they pieced together 3 successive competitive wins. Let's give them a round of applause for that. Most recent, a 4-1 success at Burnley. I'm telling you, when we go Burnley, we better smoke these, man. Because that's Spurs and Chelsea that have both smoked them, man. Right? But Arsenal being Arsenal will make it hard work. Watch. Saw the Blues score 4+ goals for the first time in 71 outings across all competitions. Jesus Christ. It was also the first time they'd come from behind to win a Premier League away game since October 2022. Jesus Christ. These men are shocking. Chelsea might need more of that fighting spirit here, as they have often allowed London rivals Arsenal to get the upper hand in these head-to-head contests, with the Gunners scoring first in 5 of the last 6 meetings. 3 of those matches ended in home defeats for Chelsea, and the 4th would make Arsenal the first side to secure 4 straight victories at Stamford Bridge since Watford achieved the feat in 1986. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, if Arsenal can be part of that, can end that draw and be like, yeah, we're going to get our 4th straight win there, then all the credit. The visitors look to have silenced any doubters who didn't believe that they could sustain another title challenge this season after making an impressive unbeaten start to the new campaign, 1-6 drawn 2. The standout result in the run was a 1-0 success over champions Manchester City before the international break, which was a win that gleeful manager Mikel Arteta branded as special. Well, if we get something from it, then it is special. Otherwise, it means nothing. You know what I mean? It's nice that we've got the 3 points. Let's not get giddy now, because I know we've got Arsenal fans out there trying to make out that that's the end of Man City now, which I think is just, absolutely ludicrous for fans to be talking like, oh, Man City are done now.
Stop it. Get some help.
Back on the road and with confidence sky high, Arsenal are chasing history here as they bid to add a 4th Premier League away clean sheet to the 3 they've already accumulated so far this season, 1-3. Now, I want to say a clean sheet in this game, but I would not be surprised if Chelsea get a goal. I wouldn't be surprised. North London club have never opened a league campaign with 4 straight away clean sheets, although they went close doing so in 1995-6 season, also achieving a streak of 3, but a 1-0 defeat by none other than Chelsea stopped them in their tracks. Well, you know what I mean? So that's just looking at players to watch. So in terms of availability, the only player that will not play for us is Timber. Chelsea have got quite a lot of injuries, but they've bought quite a lot of players as well. That Reece James has had a setback, because he was meant to be back for this game, and that Cole Palmer, he's got a thigh injury, but he could make it back. Questionable for us is Saka with a leg injury, Saliba with an ankle injury, and Trossard with a hamstring injury. That's what it says on here. But we know Saliba's was a toe injury. Saka's, I think, was his hamstring, but it's saying leg injury, and Trossard's hamstring injury, it says on there. So let's go to the head-to-heads. So last 5 games, right? Chelsea's last 5 games: smoked Burnley 4-1, beat Fulham 2-0, beat Brighton 1-0 in the cup, lost to Aston Villa at home, and drew against Bournemouth away from home. Arsenal's last 5 games: beat Man City 1-0 at Emirates, lost against Lens, smoked Bournemouth 4-0, beat Brentford 1-0 in the cup, and drew against Spurs 2-2. Now, let's look at the last 5 matches between Arsenal and Chelsea. So last time we faced them, which was at the Emirates, we beat them 3-1. Before that, we beat them 1-0 here at Stamford Bridge. Last time we were here. Before that 4-0 was a friendly when we beat them 4-0. We beat them 4-2 at Stamford Bridge, and they beat us 2-0 at the Emirates in 2021. So in recent times, it's in 2021 they've beaten us twice at the Emirates Stadium. They've beaten us twice at the Emirates Stadium in 2021. Before that, in 2021, we beat them 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. Before that, in 2020, we beat them 3-1. Before that, in 2020, we beat them 2-1, which was an FA Cup final.
Got it!
Before that, we drew 2-2 at Stamford Bridge. Before that, we lost 2-1 at the Emirates. So Chelsea, in recent times, have actually been more likely to win at the Emirates. You know what I mean? And I hate losing to them at Emirates. Like with anyone, but I don't like Chelsea going to our ground and winning. In 2019, they beat us 4-1.
What?
Wait, hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. Europa League playoff final.
Emotional damage.
I was thinking to myself, when did they beat us 4-1? Yeah, it was in Baku, aka Emmanuel, Azerbaijan. Before that, though, we beat them 2-0. Before that, 2018, they beat us 3-2. Before that, so you get the gist. I ain't going to waste time on that, right? So, standings, Arsenal are joint top with Spurs. Chelsea are sat in 11th place right now. As for the fixtures over the weekend, let me just have a look at the fixtures to see who's playing when. So we've got the Merseyside derby Saturday afternoon. Man City play Brighton, which Man City will probably smoke them now. They've got Rodri back. We play on a Saturday night. Spurs don't play until the Monday. So we could go temporarily top should we win on Saturday night. And then Spurs will have to, beat Fulham, which I think they will beat. That Spurs are at home anyway. So we could go temporarily top, which doesn't mean anything really. We saw what it looks like when we were top all last season, and we ultimately came out runners up. You know what I mean? So, but score prediction for this game, I'm saying that I'm going for a 3-0 Arsenal win. You know what I mean? It's a bit risky going for 3-0 because most of me is thinking that we're going to concede. You know what I mean? Most of me is thinking that. But I'm just going for a 3-0 win. You know what I mean? Just to be bold. In terms of starting 11, I expect usual suspects. I expect David Raya to be in goal, definitely. There's no reason to take him out, really. So David Raya in goal. Ben White. We know if Saliba doesn't make it, I don't want to see goofiness. Because if Saliba doesn't make it, Arteta's going to give himself an excuse to play Partey at right back. You know what I mean? And he'll probably put Ben White with Gabriel in the centre. Then Zinchenko at left back.
Stop it. Get some help.
I can just see it right now. Arteta with his pending goofiness. Now, one thing about Arteta is he is unbeaten at Stamford Bridge. You know what I mean? He is actually unbeaten at Stamford Bridge so far. But I don't want to see goofiness. I don't want to see no. I'm gonna explore this for this game. Nope. Don't want to see that. Don't want to see that at all. Right? We'll go out there, play our best team that we can play. So, in what I want to see in the starting 11, right? What I would want to see is David Ray in goal, Ben White at right back, and if Saliba was not to make it, for whatever reason, right? Then, based on form, have Tomiyasu with Gabriel based on form. Otherwise, you'd put Kiwior in there, but he hasn't used Kiwior at all. And throwing him in a game like this, I won't be mad at it. You know what I mean? I won't be mad. Gabriel, we'll say left centre back. We know Zinchenko is going to be our left back. That's that, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, Saliba can make it back, and you know, in midfield, I want to see Partey, Rice, and Odegaard. Simple as that. That's what I want to see. And then the front three. I mean, if Saka can make it, I don't know if I'd start him in this game. I ain't gonna lie. But Jesus on the right, Martinelli on the left. But Nketiah is not it though, man. Maybe I'd have to go with Reece Nelson on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Jesus in the middle, because Nketiah is just not it, man. He's just not it. You know what I mean? He's just not that guy. But we'll see what happens anyway. We'll see. But we should be beating these, man. I don't want to see us make them look like prime Chelsea. Because us being us will make them look good. We'll make them look better than what they are. You know what I mean? We had Zinchenko talking about taking. He's gonna rip Mudrik's balls off if he scores. Mudrik will probably will score as well. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Mudrik's found form now. He scored an international duty. I think he scored in Chelsea's last game. He's found form now. And if he's going to score against anyone, it's definitely going to be Arsenal. You know what I mean? But I'm still going to be bold and say, no, we'll go for a 3-0 win. You know what I mean? We'll keep a clean sheet against these men, but we'll have to see. But Zinchenko talking about ripping man's balls off. Sorry. You know what I mean? You ain't going to do shit to him. You know what I mean? All you're going to do is probably unfollow him on Instagram if you haven't done that already. And whatever. You know what I mean? But let's just not do that. Anyways, guys, I think that's all from me. Yeah, it's a game that we should be going there and winning. And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Maintain our form, go there, get 3 points, get out. You know what I mean? If we can beat Man City, we can go there and win again. You know what I mean? Don't matter that Chelsea found form. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Chelsea might have found two bit of form, but you're coming up against Arsenal, fan. You know what I mean? So you don't have. It's not your Mourinho days now, fam.
Nope.
You know what I mean? This is pre-2003 days that you might have now. your 20-year spell of Abramovich. That's it now. Finito, fam. You know what I mean? You've had your success, and what good success it was, right? But it's done. Them days are gone, fam. You know what I mean? And if Kai Havertz has got anything about him, he'll bag in this game if it comes on.
Yep.
Well, no, he knows we'll probably start him. You know what I mean? If we're gonna start Kai Havertz, right? I would actually rather us start him as a striker. Because one thing, and I'll say this before I leave, right? During the City game at the Emirates, I'm watching the highlights of the Community Shield at half-time of the City game at the Emirates. I watched the highlights of the Community Shield because I'm thinking to myself, we had so many more chances in the Community Shield than we did at the Emirates game. And then you look, well, the midfield was Odegaard, Rice, and Partey, which meant Kai Havertz started as our number 9 in the Community Shield. And Kai Havertz had chances. He looked more like scoring in that game than any other game in the season. so far, apart from the chance he had against Man U. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, rather than playing him as a left centre mid, which I think is more of a waste, right? I'd rather us bring him on as a striker. You know what I mean? Because sooner or later, the ball's going to get pinged to him, and he's going to put it in the back of the net. You know what I mean? Let's face it. But from midfield, what's he going to do there? He's not going to do anything there. You know what I mean? Havertz, he's not going to do anything from midfield, fam. He's not. He's just not. But we'll see. We'll see how we shape up on Saturday evening. Anyways, guys, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. The links are below. And yeah, I will see you guys for the match reaction. And hopefully we've got another 3 points against these, man. But yeah, catch you guys in a bit. Peace.